for George Miller because Mad Max is back. The Road Warrior packs so much action and kick-ass carnage you'll think you've died and gone to Carmageddon. Pure badass bliss. In Mad Max Fury Road, Miller has gleefully taken advantage of modern CGI to deliver utterly mesmerizing explosions of vehicular carnage, creating such scenes of intensity that they just wouldn't have been possible back in the days of the Mel Gibson Mad Max. And if it sounds like these stunts are over the top, well, that's because they are! The beautifully rendered outback wasteland, it serves as a wondrous backdrop for all sorts of over-the-top characters that go hand in hand with the over-the-top action featured in Fury Road, and serve to engage with the audience outside of the car stunts during Max's journey to the West. Said journey actually involves Max aiding the female lead Furia in smuggling away from a perverse warlord and his devout followers, a group of newborn young women who are used by the warlord to hopefully breed a potential heir. Just a shame though that the movie's story is severely lacking in genuine narrative substance. Only two characters are actually elaborated on in any capacity: Tom Hardy's Mad Max and Furia, played by Charlize Theron. But even then, it's incredibly bare bones, with Max sporadically having flashbacks of people he failed to protect, and to make matters worse, it's actually hard to understand what a lot of the other characters are actually saying in the movie. Meaning, you'll be at a loss at what a number of characters, like the villain for instance, are actually called. But the story's not what you're here to see. You're there to see Mad Max kick ass and pull off insane car stunts. And Fury Road has that in droves. And besides, Mad Max has always been a B-grade movie. So if you're focusing too much on the story, you're focusing on all the wrong aspects of what makes Mad Max great. Narrative aside, the cast they put together actually does a fantastic job of bringing the characters of the over-the-top world of Mad Max to life. From the villainous warlord and his cohorts, to the ash-covered rev heads in the background, everyone plays their part well, with only one exception: the leading man himself, Tom Hardy. His problem is that throughout the entirety of the movie, his performance is comparatively restrained compared to all the other characters and actors, kinda making Max appear as an out-of-place straight man in an over-the-top world. This is largely due to the fact that Hardy is indirectly channeling Liam Neeson, and that he's speaking with the same grizzled tone every time he speaks, regardless of the situation or the circumstances. He's just gotta be grizzled. Unfortunately, this is the first Mad Max I've ever seen, so I don't know if that's how Max is supposed to be, but for me, it was just too distracting. But, those issues aside, Mad Max Fury Road walks away as one of the most engagingly fun movies I've seen, and I would even dare to call this possibly one of the best movies of the year so far. Especially since it revives the Road Warrior in a way that's actually true to its heritage without taming it or dumbing it down for a PG-13 audience like so many Hollywood movies do these days. I'm looking at you, Total Recall. I order you to go see Mad Max Fury Road. You are not gonna be disappointed.